with that 94 to 96 mile-an-hour fastball, a changeup that he'll throw on both sides of the plate, a complete power pitcher. This guy isn't a thrower, he's a pitcher.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. His career numbers against this pitcher: he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
1-1.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. Goes in time, and that's out number one. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Arraez today. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Carlos Correa.
The next twin up, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch.
That's out.
2 out, nobody on. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Twins 0. Indians coming up. You're tuned to Major League Baseball on the show. Sonny Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best pitchers in the game right now in Sonny Gray. Really turned it around. Added that 4-seam fastball up in the zone. Great assortment of off-speed pitches. I really like that curveball he features, too. He has multiple weapons to strike people out. If he's throwing strikes early, this team's going to have a difficult time scoring many runs off Sonny Gray.
Ready now is Miles Straw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Down and away, ball 1. Gray Has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Fouled off. Gray's ready. 1-2 on its way. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kirilloff is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The third baseman.
Next up, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now the first pitch. Franmil Reyes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So now here is Josh Naylor looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. On the first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on the show. So here is Mitch Garver. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 8, Mitch Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1 and 2 to the Twins catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ramirez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is.
One and one.
The 1-1 home.
2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. And strike 3 called, field as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Harold Ramirez.
The left fielder, Harold Ramirez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Gray sets. Here's his offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's only 2 for 10. Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. Called strike, 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
As a look, now the pitch. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way to left center. Kepler's on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Batting in, the catcher, Roberto.
Next to stand in is Roberto Perez. Set and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. So a full count now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Batting 9,
So it's second and third with one gone now. And that'll bring Andres Gimenez into bat. Now the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Starting to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Here it comes on 0-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Miles Straw. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 1-2. There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. Bottom of the second here with no score. Count remains 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Pitch popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he's down on strikes. So they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Indians strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff as he takes a
Off the plate,
fastball
ball
off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Lifetime versus this arm comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Ball, that's it.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Byron Buxton would be next. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario.
The shortstop, Amed.
First pitch of the AB now.
Rosario.
Ball 1.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Next, here is Jose Ramirez. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch.
Hey.
And now a pitch on the way.
1-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Ball 3.
Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
1 out, runner at first, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Called a strike on the outside corner, 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding in for the Indians, Josh Naylor. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. Only play is going to be the first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Next, it'll be Bradley Zimmer, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, Atkinson.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. First pitch on its way. Byron Buxton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Luis Arraez.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Pulled toward right center field, and he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And it's fouled away. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Andres Gimenez the next at bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Gimenez is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Gray sets, 2-2 on its way.
We got 3-2.
Miles Straw will be next. Perez stands at second with no outs. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Griffin Jacks answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Miles Straw, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-1.
Here it is on 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next up is Ahmed Rosario. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. 1 out and a runner on third. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in next, Jose Ramirez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now here it comes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Franmil Reyes would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot down the line in right as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that will bring in Franmil Reyes. This laid off the slider too low, ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You could really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Three runs already home here. Scorched to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
The 3-2 pitch. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's Miguel Sano as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. Urshela leads off second with nobody out. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball is outside and it's full now. 3-2. swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Alex Kirilloff. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Strong, arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Max Kepler.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside.
He'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. And the pitch on 2-1. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 5 and the Twins 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the next to bat will be Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
First pitch on the way.
Nope,
There's
that's
a
down.
slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One ball, one strike to count. Urshela is over to take a look, and this is going to be a foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in will be Harold Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. This is in the air to left field. Kepler is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Now to bat, Bradley Zimmer. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll go to second here. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1, 2, 3. and it remains 5-2. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
No strike.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and next to hit will be Luis Arraez. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no
and a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes Buxton. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
the catcher, number 8.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver, a hit in 2 tries so far. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Now batting.
So 2 runs are in on the double there. We've got ourselves a tie ball game. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Triston McKenzie takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 24, Triston McKenzie.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. Hit hard but foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Here it comes on 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Miguel Sano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied 5-5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Roberto Perez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Back outside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kirilloff is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now back, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Now it'll be Andres Jimenez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Miles Straw, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. High in the air down the right field line. Kirilloff is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First delivery to him. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Now at the plate is Alex Kirilloff. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The right fielder, number 19.
First offering on its way.
No, that's low.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run homer for Byron Buxton, and they take a 7-5 lead.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
In now, Luis Arias. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Ramirez waits on it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th.
But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Twins 7 and the Indians 5. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty D. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 22. Josh Naylor.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, Hero, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 to count. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the try. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Second baseman,
Next to dig in, Jorge Polanco, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope,
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Still even at 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. And there are 2 away now.
now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Up next, Gio Urshela, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Miguel Sano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Strong has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still up. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21.
And stepping in, Bradley Zimmer. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's 1 for 2. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And now, Roberto Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now back, second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
Striding in is Andres Gimenez. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Zimmer, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's out number 2.
Now back, number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miles Straw. He flew out in his last AB.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Nope. Ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way, and here it comes.
Nope.
But he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's good.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And to score is the runner from third. That makes it 7-6 now. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. Twins lead it 7-6. Number 26 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 26. Leading off for Minnesota.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Now the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Ramirez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So stepping in is Alex Kirilloff. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Pops this one up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. Strong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, left fielder, Max Kepler.
And now in the box, Max Kepler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Down go the Twins in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Caleb Thielbar comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 56.
Ball set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Though you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kepler's on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Randy Reyes.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now back, the first baseman.
So the next at bat will be Josh Naylor. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Look, now the pitch.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
It's 1-2.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Reyes leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Boy, I'll tell you, not all wins are created equal. There's something really satisfying about being down 5 runs and you band together to find a way to get that win. They've got a huge bounce in their step heading into their next game.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Twins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Griffin Jax is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll do it. Heidi Watney and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.